Hello. Yo, I see somebody jumped on. Sup? Oh, okay. Nobody. Waiting. You guys. Better put some music on there. Sup? How's it going, guys? So yeah, I'm just gonna start playing now. So this is my first live chat. So let me know if you guys have a topic that you want to talk about tonight. So yeah, what's the topic? Okay. Does it look weird on my camera, or like, can you hear me properly? Hello. uh, is there a delay? No. Yeah, this is my first time live chatting, so yeah, that's why I wanted to kind of work it out. I wanted to see if you can see stuff that I'm playing. Edit. Let's see. No, not that. Uh, share? No, not share. Upper dash. Okay. Yeah. Mm. So yeah, this is interesting, eh? I'm trying to figure out how to make like you guys see if I kind of add a video or anything on it. So if you guys know how it's done, let us know, eh? Let me see. Pop out of the screen now. What are you playing? Uh, just music on here right now. Can you actually hear it? Can't even hear it, eh? Oh, I think yeah, it's paused it out here. Oh no. Can you hear the music now? Oh, somebody else is up there. Oh, two people now. Yeah. So, did everybody watch the Easter Island video that I did? I'll have to wait for you guys' reply to see. But yeah, I thought the Easter Island video was pretty cool. There was a few things that I didn't know about there, like those ticks. Ah, like me and my brother were talking, and we were reckoning it's like just hieroglyphics, like you know how you have the Egyptian writing, just like that, but like this is the Easter Island language, so that's why nobody knows how it's spoken. Um, but yeah, what else have I been doing? My new ideas for my next video. That should be interesting. I'm thinking about Egypt or Indonesian Indonesian temples. So yeah, see how that goes. Yeah. No, yeah. So I still can't figure out how to make a video on here. Like add a second video. So yeah, I don't know what this bit is. Hey, yeah. What is this? Pop out of the screen. So what is that? And now that goes back to that. Maybe manage. Still can't figure it out, eh? Moderation, timestamp. No, that's not it. Does anybody know how to actually put like make this into a smaller screen where you can actually watch what my screen is? What do they call them? Like live recording or some shit like that. Yeah, let's see what's happening. Where is it? Shit, man, it must look so weird from your guys' end of what it looks like. Edit. That's the only option here. Fits and gigs, customization, gen subscribers, live reaction. It's none of that, eh? So I thought there'd be an easy method to just kind of show it. That way I can just jump on and I can show you what my screen, like what are the things that I can see. But yeah, there's nothing coming through. So yeah, yo, this is chill streaming low key. Yeah, bro, it is pretty chill streaming. Yeah, what can I say? Yeah, so any ideas about any more theories on the Easter Island interviews? Did you like any ideas that you've come up with? Like, did you think the Easter Island people made it, or do you think like some ancient civilization built it? Yeah. And yeah, can you hear the music, or nah, is it just me that's hearing it? Cause it's pretty chill music, eh? uh, what else is happening here? Yeah. Kind of feel like I'm just talking to myself again, eh? Like, cause there must be a way to add my screen on here, right? Let's see. I think, in my opinion, is hold on. Let me see. Allow. Civilization. I don't know, eh? Like, I think there was an ancient civilization before us that kind of got wiped out. Like, this is just my own opinion, but I really think like some kind of disaster hit planet Earth. Like, you know how we get hit by meteors and stuff like that. Like it could be in like a sunburst and just wiped out civilization, and what we see is just the remnants of what they kind of left behind. So that's my personal opinion. That's why I think like the places like Egypt, the places like Gedipli Tepe, I think they say it, and like the Indonesian temples and things like that. The amount of detail that they put in it, like us people, we don't kind of put that much detail into the work that we do. Like some things are real high tech and detailed, but like when you see those temples, especially like in Indonesia, the the amount of detail that they put in those into those temples is just crazy. So yeah, so I think it was just before us, but like there are people that build some really weird stuff, so it kind of goes through. I think Egypt is another theory having in mind is that maybe like cavemen built it as for a memorial, like a funeral or honor the dead, or should it again could be me, could be me. Nah, yeah, I agree with you there. Like I think the Egyptian like these Egyptian temples where you think like the burial sites like Tutankhamun's one and Ramesses, like I think we built those pyramids, but most of them are underground. Like there's a few that I've seen that are like above ground, but they much smaller scales. Like even the brick size is much smaller, yet you have like the big ones like the Pyramid of Giza and things like that, where you just have no idea how they built it, and it's just because we didn't do it. There's a big theory on like it could have been a power plant and stuff like that. Like Nikola Tesla talked about it, that it could have been a power plant. Uh, there's also one fascinating thing about Egypt that I don't know why people talk about. They archive so much of their history from like beginning, like about pharaohs and stuff like that, like Seti and before Tutankhamun and before Cleopatra and stuff like that. And then you have like things that we also know about, like the rituals for what they did with the dead and how they mummified them. Like we have all those information, yet we don't have a single information on how they built it. Like I think it's real hypocritical when they say slaves built it, because like think about it. If slaves built it, it would have taken the amount of labor that would have needed to keep all those slaves in line. Like because one temple would have taken thousands of years to build, like one of those big ones, because they did a survey on it not so long ago where they measured the blocks and how long it would take to put them into place. Um, and yeah, with manpower, and it just was forever. So yeah, it's like slaves built them, and like where would they been putting their bodies and stuff like that? Like if you find like pyramids, like imagine how much people died building those pyramids. Like it would have been a shitload. They just had so much manpower. Like and remember, like we are the highest population now in the world. So like back then, what the population rate would have been. Imagine how much workers they would have needed, how much food to build one temple. Because most of the temples are like 30 to 40 tons. Another theory I have in mind is that maybe the no, we don't. Maybe it could be a part of the original seven wonders of the world before the others were stuck there. That is true. I think that actually is true too. Let me get my thoughts into order before I actually say something. Hmm. Like the seven wonders itself have a different fascination with me. Like, if you guys have you done the research on the seven wonders? Because what are the seven wonders in the world? Hold on, let me search it up. Uh, seven wonders of the world. Okay, so if you can still see me, the seven wonders, the Great Pyramids of Giza, Petra, and Chichen Itza. I think that's one of the Mayan temples. The Great Wall of China, Machu Picchu, Taj Mahal, Hanging Garden of Babylon, Christ, Christ the Remembered, I think, and the Colosseum. So most of these old wonders of the world, like if you look at even just the Colosseum, like the Colosseum is so old, and they had like gladiators fighting and stuff with like the Roman empires. But I think the Colosseum itself was there beforehand because they don't have any like they say that it was a Julius Caesar or one of the rulers of Rome kind of built the Colosseum, but they have no idea of how they built it due to they never kept any records of how they built it. Because if you go to the Colosseum and you see these giant pillars, they're about 100 feet high, and they perfectly in line and placed up. Yet they don't know how they built the Colosseum. Yet gladiators fought in it and stuff like that. So that's another one that I do like about the Seven Wonders. Even the what's the other one? Uh, the Taj Mahal. Like I don't know if people have seen what the Taj Mahal looks like. I know it's an Indian temple, India, but the amount of detail that they put into that temple, yeah, it's just it makes no sense because there was like pictures of dinosaurs and stuff in there. Yet the Taj Mahal was like how many centuries old already? Yet they still had it on there. Oh, got three people watching. Oh, make me feel nervous now. I have to put up something. But yeah, different wonders. But what's another one? Machu Picchu. That's another one. Like it's built in a high altitude. Like this was a civilization. Like how did they get water? Like they had rainwater. They said, but the amount of food and stuff to settle settle have a settlement there. It was so high up that they don't know how Machu Picchu was built. They had like a picture of it where it was just overgrown. Like if there was a civilization that lived up there, like why do you think they would have just left? They abandoned that whole area. Like they were protected from invaders and stuff like that. And even in Machu Picchu, they have this the three windows. I think they call it, or where they have these three windows. They look out through the sun, and the amount, the rocks that they have on top of it, it's so heavy that they don't know how they placed it on there. So like they just can't explain it. And there's another place just close to Machu Picchu where there was another temple where they said it was destroyed, but like from what they had like uh, chunks of the what do you call it? Not the pyramid, like the building, the structure that they had there, and the shots were fired right through. I do reckon, yeah. What was the reason that they kind of abandoned the island? Sorry, this is going back to Easter Island now, I guess. um, I- my personal opinion is that I think some kind of great cataclysm or event happened in the world where they just kind of had to, like, all the civilization that was here kind of got wiped out. And then the new civilization that took over just didn't know anything about it, so they just kind of made their own stories, and that's why, like, with the head, with the Moa heads and the tablet that they found, where they don't know how what it says, it's just because it wasn't their equipment, their language, and that's why they have no idea, and it they just kind of go wiped out. That's the main reason it's abandoned. And the next the Polynesian people, when they took over, they kind of just went right through all the islands and kind of inhabited it because there's Tonga, there's Fiji, there's Samoa, there's Cook Island, there's Easter Island, Hawaii. If you look at the people and their language, it's so close. It's like we all started from somewhere and we just kind of went our own ways into all the Polynesian islands. Um, it's the same thing that they say what happened with um, Africans. They kind of just went right through the world because there was a DNA check done where so many of us have like African genes in us. Uh, what's the next one? Let's see, these are the only thing there. Yeah, that one I have to kind of do more research on. Sorry, Red Man. I have to kind of do more research on that one before I can explain. Sup, sup, bro? See, you finally jumped on now. I was thinking, damn, when is this guy gonna jump on? Uh, yeah, I'll get back to you on the last comment here, Red Man. I'm not 100% sure, so. Sup, Uso? Oh, must be one of the bros, eh? Must be one of the bros. um, so, yeah, a lot of different ideas. Sup, G? I see everybody starting to jump on now. Finally, only took 21 minutes for you guys to come on. Starting to feel like an egg. Yeah. Oh shit. Nah. So yeah, what we were just talking about was just the Easter Island video. Uh, yeah, I don't know a lot about it. That's why I can't actually explain or talk about it. Like the amount of information I have is Zealandia. Okay, I've done a bit of research on Zealandia, and for the people that don't know what Zealandia is, it's the mass that's underneath New Zealand, and it's kind of like because of the new satellites and stuff like that, they can actually see the ground mass that's underneath New Zealand, and it's kind of so big that like it kind of connects into just near Australia. So they said like I don't know how long before we'll actually start counting as our land, but it's just one of the theories. I saw a video where there was a guy named Edgar Casey, and he predicted that the world's gonna get hit by some kind of cataclysm, and the pole shifts gonna happen where a lot of the bits in America and South America are gonna go underwater, but for New Zealand and the islands, it's actually the best place to be because we're actually gonna get more land and we'll survive more. So that prediction was supposed to be happening sometime soon, but I don't know if it's true or not. We'll see how it goes. But if you guys have a chance, man, look him up. Edgar Casey. They call him the Sleeping Prophet. So yeah, he did quite a lot of predictions that came true. Few of his predictions hasn't come true. One prediction that he made sounded really cool was that he said the road with the whereabouts of Atlantis is hidden in the paw of the Sphinx. So when we find out what's inside the paw, inside the secret chamber in the paw of the Sphinx, that's where the what do you call it? The road to Atlantis basically is. So I don't know if it's true or not, but they did find not so long ago that there is a chamber under the paw of the Sphinx. So I haven't heard anything else about it. Yo, bro, what's up, G? But yeah, it's yeah. So yeah, look him up, and he had a lot of theories that were like the way he predicted the future was so out of it that so if you a little bit more backstory into him is that he kind of lay on an optometrist's chair and he kind of just spoke out what he said and he wrote it down. It is a great mystery to explore, bro. Some of those old ones get his old predictions were all true. He said that the Earth's pole shift is going to start up in like 1990, and nothing happened. But they actually found out that it did start shifting slowly. It's just that they didn't report it out in media and anything like that. So his prediction was true, but the media kind of hit it into it. So we found out later on that that prediction was true. I think out of so many, he got like about 60% of his prophecies were correct. The scary things is not all of his prophecies have come to terms yet. Like there's still time because he said in 2023 is when we're gonna fire Atlantis. So it hasn't ended yet. So see how that goes. Hopefully not. So we'll find out. Or do you think like they already know where it is and they've already found it, and they're not gonna tell us like we're gonna find out in another 5 years time that Edgar Casey was right and that the road to Atlantis was under the Sphinx. Yet it's just another thing that was just hidden from us because there's so much things that the government kind of hides from us, some that they don't want to tell. Like, do they think we're like dumb, or is it that bad that like it's gonna ruin us? Like, I don't understand why that they'll keep all these secrets from us. Um, because they always say it's for our safety and our protection that they kind of keep it. So, but like, what do they have that is so mind blowing that we can't know? Because there's so much proof that comes out that there is out there, just nobody knows what's happening. The media knows, the powers that be know. It's just us. We're always in the dark. So, I don't know. What else? Oh, got a few chats in here. Hey, oh, your hearty chatters. Wow, can't read that fast, guys. I'm a bit of a slow reader. Some of my sounding outs is pretty bad too. So yeah, don't laugh too much, eh? Um, what else? Yeah, this is just one of my first. Wow, 27 minutes has already gone past on this video. So, give me some topics that you guys wanna watch, and I'd be keen to put it up. Like, I like doing research on mysteries. So if you have some good ideas, let me know. Hey, like, hit me up, and I'd be keen to make a video. A few of the people that kind of watch my video have asked me about like more about my background and my past, and that was like that's a full on story. So like, if you are okay with it, I don't mind telling stories about my past because I kind of came to terms with it. But other people like it might be a bit hard because I've realized that some people have some really nice backgrounds. Like they might have struggled, but they kind of didn't go through things that some of us have gone through. Like some people are lucky to just be brought up in a home with a mom and dad. Like even their lifestyle wouldn't have been good. They were poor and stuff like that. Life was a struggle, but just having your mom and dad there would have made life so much easier and better. So uh, that's where I think some people it's a bit hard to hear the background stories. Um, there's a there's a few things in my background. Like I met a guy the other day, and he was from one of my homes from up in Ellerslie. And shout out to the bro if you're actually watching. That was just Buzzy running into somebody. Like it was just fluke that I think we just kind of talked to each other and just met him there. And I was like, shit, same home. And he looks like he's doing well. Like, there's a few people that I've met from Kia that just didn't pull out of it. Like they just kind of what's the word? They keep blaming the world for their problems, and if you carry on doing that, like life is never gonna change for you. Like you're always gonna be stuck. So that's why I think like stop blaming the world and just kind of look at yourself and see how it goes. Oh, shot for the like, bro. Whoever did it, I don't know who liked that, but yeah, shot for the like. Besides that, everybody else that kind of watches this, hey, boys, like, I really am trying to get up to like 1,000 subscribers, man. I'd love to get a open channel. I want to do a food reviews too, eh? Like, I don't know if you guys know, but I love my food. And yeah, it's yeah. What can I say? I love my food, so I would love to do a food review. Somebody that wants to be a taste tester with me can be down. Try. The one thing I've always wanted to try was American candy. Like I've had New Zealand candy, but they say American candy is so different. I can see you love your food, G. Yeah, bro. I do love my food. If you can tell by this double chin that's normally there, you should do a movie review just sometime, G. Oh man, I love movies too. Hit me up with a movie that you guys like. My favorite movie. My number one favorite movie would always be The Count of Monte Cristo. If you've seen it, it's an amazing movie. Best revenge movie in the world, I reckon. Like, it's the guy that plays in there. His name is Edmond Dantes, and he is the Count of Monte Cristo. And shit, yeah, like he was in prison for so long. My favorite is any John Wick. Oh man, I do love John Wick. I've only got up to the second one. Actually, I know there's like a fourth one coming out. What else? Yeah, so the Count of Monte Cristo and Demolition Man. If anybody remembers that, it had Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone in there. Shit, that was a mean movie. Like, they could be crazy in that movie. Like, it was so funny to see what they thought the future would look like. There's something that I caught on to a little while ago. If you ever saw the Demolition movie, um, like the original one used to have. There's a scene in there where Sylvester Stallone goes to have dinner with the crew, like the new police people and everything like that, and they have like these mini pizzas. But then I watched the movie later down the road, and they had changed it to Taco Bell. Like I was like, shit, nigga. Like it's one of those ones when you're old, like, because yeah, Pizza Hut doesn't really exist anymore. Eh? Like there is some Pizza Huts out there. Wesley Snipes was the best character in them. Wow, Wesley Snipes was hard to. What was it? The bit where they go into the sewers as well, where he has the first burger, and he asks like, "What's in the meat?" And he goes, "It's a rata," and it's a rat burger, and he's like, "Hmm." Because he thought it was like a cow burger, and they say, "Oh, do you see any cows down here?" So yeah, that was another really good movie. Come on, somebody write a movie that they like, and I'll see if I've seen it or not, or if anybody else that's seen it. Uh, One of my other favorite movies would have to be shit. It's a movie that I always watch. Mm, There's a movie called um, The Last Ride. It's an old movie. Storyline is okay, but it's just for the car in there, and it's called The Judge, and it's a old school Pontiac. Fuck. Like that was my dream car when I was younger, and I saw that even with like the flag and everything on it, the what do you call the Republican or the redneck flag that the Americans have. It looks so cool with it. So it was one of my favorite movies in there. But story was okay, but the car in there, like I am so happy that I got to a point in my life where I got to buy a car that looks so close to it. Like that's even still so cool. Like I would have loved the two-door version, but man, that's like $100,000 car. So, and I don't even think they have one in New Zealand. So, what's the the Confederate flag. Sorry, I popped out. Yeah, shop right. Yeah, Confederate flag. Shit. Um, nah, nobody wrote a movie yet. Wesley Snipes did another really good movie, which was Blade. If you haven't watched Blade, I highly recommend it, especially the old one, the first one with Wesley Snipes. Man, he is the man in the like. I wanted to look like Wesley Snipes, man. His one-liners, the the way he just fucking just smashed up everybody. It was funny. I was like, damn, nigga, that could be me. Didn't look like that. I did get some swords, but like he did. So yeah, Blade is the best MC on top. Yeah, man, Blade is the man. I know that they're actually making a new rerun of Blade, but it got delayed again. The guy that was supposed to be Blade, he didn't want to do it, or he got fired, or something like that. But I don't know if Wesley Snipes could ever be replaced with the same color as Wesley Snipes. Yeah, thanks, bro. I am the same color as Wesley Snipes. Even the strong feature doesn't even beard like this. So yeah, looking good, looking good. um, but yeah, do you guys know that Wesley Snipes went to jail for fucking tax evasion? Bro, like who goes to jail for tax evasion? And I think there was another movie there when he finally came out of jail. He did in one of the Expendables with Sylvester Stallone again, and they break him out of jail and they say, "Oh, why are you in jail?" He's like, "Oh, tax evasion." I was like, "Crack!" Yeah, kind of like that's what happened in real life. So yeah, shit. Now that was a good movie. How it was supposed to be played, reboot, basically the same as the OG, except higher quality. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. So I don't know what happened. Like the actor that looked like he was gonna play him looked okay. I haven't seen him in any other movies, so I don't know what he was gonna be like. Uh, the one show that the MC Universe has done at the moment, where it gets a bad rap for it, but it was called She-Hulk, and that wasn't a bad show. I gotta say, like I enjoyed it. Uh, they didn't try too hard in that show. I think they kind of just they know like people didn't really care about their show and they talk shit about it, and they really played on it. So I thought that show came out really well, and they finally introduced my favorite character in there. Like my favorite MC from MC Universe character would always be Hulk, but he's not my all-time favorite because my all-time favorite was Scar, and that was his son who was like half Hulk and half like this chick that he went into another universe with the Hulk and yeah had a kid and he left him there and he knew like old magic and he was just like a savage and I loved him but not a lot of people know about Scar so it'd always be like the Hulk next. Like I like the Hulk but when he had a son I was like yeah gangster. Imagine the Hulk but stronger with something else. Oh, but a few more comments. What's the once were warriors best romantic comedy movie Fire and Egg. I know who you are, Egg. Yeah, man. Once were warriors, man. I realized that people thought that New Zealanders were like once were warriors. Like I remember when I went to Selwyn College, I used to meet exchange students from I think one was from near Amsterdam, and a few of them were from somewhere else because I used to be one of those ones that kind of showed the overseas students around. And yeah, they used to be like, this is so different. We thought it was gonna be like once were warriors. I was like, oh hell, it is, but that's in Otara. Like I'm gonna money nah, yeah, sorry for people that live in these areas. I do too, but yeah. It was a good movie. Jake the Massey, got down eggs. Was it the Paul Henry or Paul something that did it on the news and he got fired? Oh god, yeah. What is this? It was right, but I can't laugh at Scar's design. Oh yeah, yeah. He did like his in She-Hulk. He looked pretty cool, so that's one of it. Laugh out loud. Leave Otara alone. That's where Once More Warriors was recorded, wasn't it? Oh shit. Ah, sorry, bro. Sorry. Nothing wrong with Otara either, right? Nothing wrong. All the family from there. But yeah, so it's going well, I guess. Jeez, 40 minutes into it. Yeah, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Like What's up, boys? What's up? uh, what's it? One of the comments I got the other day was that I met a person that was kind of explaining to me about their past after they watched my dark past video, and they kind of told me about their past, and I felt so bad, like when I was in Fiji, I was still like 9 years old, and I guess like my family in Fiji was very loving and cared about me. Like it was a different life there, but they kind of cared about me. But this one other person I met, like they remember from like 3 years old, 4 years old, being in care and just kind of being shat on through their whole life through care. Like I went into care when I was like 11, 12. So I was kind of old enough too, but like growing up in that home, like especially back then, where like now you have social media and stuff like that, and a lot more people are watching for abusers and things like that. But back then, everything was done behind shut doors or closed doors. And yeah, it's kind of yeah, I felt bad. I am sorry for what they did. It looks like they did really well. Like they used their shitty past to kind of come out of it and did great things. And I think it's like it speaks on people's perspective of themselves. Like it doesn't matter if you went through shits or not. If you believe that you can do it, then it's gonna happen. Man, must have been rough. Yeah, it was rough listening to them because like you can't do anything about it. That's the first thing, and you don't want to like bring up topics or say something that's gonna trigger them more as well. So you kind of just have to be quiet and just listen through it all, and like through then like I don't know. I don't care who anybody is. Like there'll be times when somebody says something and it will just trigger your own memory and it will bring back five of those horrible memories because you just heard about the one memory from somebody else that went through a rough time where you do remember similar situations at that time and it will just it's like a floodgate where it just opens and all of it just kind of comes through. So and it's like kind of hard trying to listen and be sympathetic at the same time to what they're saying while trying not to basically think about yourself and be like, oh, I went through that too, and shit like that. So yeah, it was a bit hard, but I do agree, I am really happy that they came out of it and they did well. Like they did choice things with their life. So choice. Um, oh, sup? I see the other bros stepped in. Oh, you missed half of that show. Oh, we're just talking about one of the videos about the dark past. What else? And I was talking to another person. He's one of the guys that I know, and he watched one of my video. He watched the death video, and he said about like how hard it is to see a child die, especially at a young age. That like that stuff. Like he said, he saw it. Like he's in his late 50s now, and he said he saw it when he was in his pre-teens with his one of his. I don't want to say too much about it, but he was early days for him, and he saw it, and he's in his late 50s now, and he still remembers it like it was yesterday for him. Like it's one of those things. Like when you see something like that, no matter how old you get, you'll never forget it. Like so, yeah, I was like, yeah, and I am the same with the child. And like I like now and then I'll see a kid that looks similar to them, and it will honestly, I'd look at them and be like, that's what their boy used to look like, and I'll just carry on, but like they'll always just come through my head. So yeah, I do feel bad for children when they pass at a young age and things like that. But I really like feedbacks from people about like videos that they kind of see because then it gets me going about different things to talk about. The next What else? Like Christmas is coming up. Everybody got their Christmas presents. Oh, shit, man, Christmas getting expensive. No, what else? Um, we we're not actually. I don't think we're really doing anything this year. Just gonna stay home with the family. What are you guys doing? Anything fun? Did, does anybody else buy themselves a Christmas present? Xmas is too soon, and yes, yes, oh my expensive now, hey, shit. But does anybody buy themselves a Christmas present? Because from 18 to I think what I can't remember what age I was, but from 18 to a certain age, like nobody bought me anything for Christmas. Like Christmas was just kind of my own time by myself. It's I always used to buy a present for myself for Christmas. But birthday wasn't a big thing for me. For birthdays, I just like just people around me. But for Christmas, like I always wanted a gift, so and like nobody was gonna give me a gift, so I'd buy myself. But hold on. That's a movie such as bro. The PS5 at the nearest warehouse is 1,000 Jack. Man. Mac Daddy, who's this? What are you buying yourself this year? Uh, mm, Not sure yet. Hold on, let me read the comments first. No, but it's a good idea. I'm gonna buy me a feast for myself. Yeah, bro, a feast for yourself sounds good. I don't know what I wanna for Christmas this year. Hey, like I've gotten to a point where I really do feel like I have everything I want. Like I can't think of anything else that I'd want. But if I had to choose, hmm, I want these scoops in my Pontiac. It's like an ear vent, so you have like the bonnet and there's ear scoops, and they look really cool. I think I want that, but it's like I need to take it to a panel beater, get the cutout, buy the scoops, and all this. I'm like, I'll do it later. It might not be a Christmas present. It might be a next year present. Uh, um, what else? The other thing that another video that I get heaps of questions about is the money tips. Like that's a really funny thing to talk about. Sounds like a small fortune, bro. Yeah, there's man fixing up that bloody car for the people that know what my car is. Yeah. But it's gonna be worth it at the end, I reckon. Use a hammer, DIY scoop, bro. Nah, bro, nah, gee. I'm gonna pay a professional to do it. I wanna look good in that car. Oh, but what was I going to talk about? The money tip video. Yeah, the money tip video. Hey, like, shit. You wouldn't believe how much people told me that saving is so hard for them. Like, after that one video, I was surprised because I put it up on TikTok too. So I had a few other people that watched it. Your background music is chill. Yeah, man. It's called Bahuvian Flute. Oh, it's just chill vibes, eh? Um, but yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, savings. Yeah, it's really hard. I find it really hard as well. The If you want to learn to save, I think you should get a piggy bank, not a bank account, a piggy bank. Uh, give us the first episode of the fantasy anime. I my fantasy anime. Yeah, piggy bank, piggy bank. If you get a piggy bank, it will help save a lot. For all the people that's gonna watch this video one day, get a piggy bank if you want to save, because it really does work. Like, you wouldn't actually believe like how much you can start saving if you just get a piggy bank and just put it away. Like, show you mine. Like, I don't have a look at. it's heavy as now, but it's taken a while. That's been over 6 months. I think, and I've just got up to there, and it's just like whatever coins I have in my wallet, I just put it in, and like I don't know how much is in there now, but hopefully enough for a scoop. Nah. But yeah, if my babe is watching the video, I think I laughed too much. But now, yeah. Well, besides that, it was going well. Oh, what's this? Andrew Tate says saving is for brokies. Hey! Don't bring Andrew into this. Hey, uh, he's an interesting character, Andrew Tate. Yeah, that's what I'll just say about him. He's an interesting character, and I'll just leave it there. Because a lot of people are very, what's the word? Invested in the opinions of what other people have said about him. So I kind of just leave it at that. Like everybody has their own right to their opinion. So uh, how do I get a nickname like all of you guys on here? I need to watch your saving video. Oh, okay. Get a nickname in here. I don't know. Hey, I think I'll add you to the chat group, and then you can kind of go through it. But it's funny that you actually use your real name on here. You anonymous, you, eh? What else is this thing? Uh, he who shall not be named, off my yeah. He who shall not be named. Hey, people, if you know Andrew Tate's, yeah, he man, he was in prison for in like a Romanian prison for like how long, and he just come out not so long ago, and he's like broke. Yet he's still a multi-millionaire. I don't know how that works, but yeah. But what's it? You shall not be named. Oh yeah. Shit, man. I honestly don't know really what to talk about. My next live video, this one was just a play around one. I wanted to see what I can do and what I can't do. If any of you know how to like record my screen as well, so you can see what I'm like. If I search something on my screen that you guys can see on this, if you know how to do that, let me know, because I looked all through this today and I couldn't find it. That was the main thing that I wanted to learn how to do, of how to get you guys to see what my screen is while I'm talking to you. So yeah, if you know that, let me know. Shop right. So I got 3 likes now. 3 likes, 3 likes with five people watching. That don't add up. um, what's a funny thing to say? Let me tell you a joke. A good joke that my wife hates so much. Cool. It says that if USA was so great, why did they create the USB? If you didn't hear that, I'll say it again. If USA was so great, why did they create the USB? It's not adding, bro. What's the there's a few now. Must have been a delay on the messenger. So gotcha, bro. Okay, like a gamer, don't know how. It's not adding, bro. I laughed too hard at that. Oh, shot. It was a good joke. Oh, I used to love jokes. There's this one joke that I always love, and I used to tell as a kid, and don't feel offended if I say your culture. It's not me. Oh, shot, 5 likes, 5 viewers. Now it's adding up, eh? Now it's adding up. So yeah, that's the other joke goes. There's a Maori man, a Tongan man, and a Samoan man, and they all get locked up in prison, and they get one wish to last them the 10 years in prison. So the Samoan man, he wishes for all these beautiful ladies in there, and so he gets locked up. The Tongan man, he wishes for all this food in there, gets all this food, gets locked up. The Maori man wishes for all this weed in there, He gets all this weed. He gets locked up. 10 years later, the warden pulls him out. The Samoan man comes out. He's happy. He's been satisfied. Probably got like a tribe of kids walking out. The Tonga man, they can't even fit him out the door. They have to cut the door to get him out because he's eaten the whole way through. The Maori man comes out and goes, "Bro, anybody got a lighter?" Yeah. I ain't got nobody else to hear me laugh, so it sounds dry. But yeah, it's a funny joke. Maybe the next time I'll tell you the sandwich joke about the three guys that work on a construction site. Oh, that sandwich joke. Yeah, bro. Sean, see, yeah, see, I knew you guys would love my jokes. Or is it just easier to say it while you're going dry? What else? What's another favorite joke I had? Okay, I don't think there's any kids online right now, so this was my other funny joke, but it was a bit inappropriate. It's okay. There's these two priests, and one day they're about to have a shower, so they close up the church, and they go for a shower, and they forget the soap. So the priest, one of the priests says to the other priest, "I'll go get it. I know where it is." So he runs over, grabs the soap, comes back. Or while he's running back, he hears these three nuns coming, and he's like, "Oh, what do I do?" So he kind of grabs the soap like this, and he pretends to be a sculpture. And the nuns are walking past, and one of the nun goes to the other and goes, "Oh, I didn't know we had that sculpture." And the second nun goes, "Oh, it's bigger than I thought." And the third nun goes to the first nun, "I dare you to touch his thing," because he's completely naked. And the first nun goes, "Ew, I'm not gonna touch it." And the second nun goes, "I'll do it." So she pulls his wang, and he gets enraged. So he drops one of the soaps, and he goes, "Ah, it's a soap holder." So the third nun goes, "I want to try." And she pulls it, and he drops the other soap. And the second nun goes, "Oh, that's a soap holder." So the first nun goes, "I want to try it now." So she pulls it, and nothing happened. So she pulls it again, and nothing happened. So she keeps pulling it and pulling it and pulling it, and then he just comes, and then she's like, "Oh, it's a face cream." Yeah, sorry, guys. Well, these jokes remind me of my uncles. I probably heard it from your uncles too, bro. And some of these were Uncle Ash jokes. But yeah. Let me know if a joke if you guys have heard of one. Shit. um, what else? Mm. Sorry. Hold on. Let me get myself. Okay. Okay. Do you want to hear another joke? Yes or no? I'll hear the first comment that comes through the yes or no. I'm gonna do it. If you want a joke or don't want a joke, and I'm waiting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Still nothing. It's a yes. Thumbs up. Okay, another joke it is. Ah. There's this magic slide. And if you go down the slide and you say something, you get it. So there's a Maori man, a Tonga man, and a Samoan man. And the Samoan man goes down the slide and goes, "Money!" Gets all this money. The Tonga man goes down, goes, "Gold!" Gets all this gold. The Maori man goes down the slide and goes, "Wee!" Tell me if you've heard that joke before. Well, my glasses are getting a bit steamy here. But yeah, sorry if that was dry, but yeah, that was funny as for me. Okay, yeah, that should be enough for jokes now, eh? What else? What else? Let me see this other comment in there. Dry nuts. Another life story or a life story. Bro, I'm dying, man. Dad jokes are gone. Okay. Oh, no, I got this old other comment in there. Goes, oh, a life story. Okay. One of my life stories. Okay. I'll tell you one life story that I always thought it was a stupid thing that I did, but it was so funny. So when I was a kid and I was still living with my mom in Mount Roscoe, I used to be a real tutu, and I used to always try to fix my bike. So one day I was doing my brakes, and I had switched the front brake to the back brake and the back brake to the front brake, and I didn't realize it because when I was riding my bike, it was like I was only braking slowly, so I didn't notice it as much. But I was riding straight, and I saw some of the girls from my school, and I was going, yeah, well, Mount Roscoe Intermediate at the time, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a cool guy, and I'm gonna do a skid. As soon as I pass them right behind them, I'm gonna do a skid to like they go. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I was riding my bike fast, and I went to hit the back brake, but it hit the front, and I flew straight off my bike and smashed right into the curb in front of me, and like just blew out my teeth right here, just cracked it. And like they came up to me, and go, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yes, yes." And then I started like I picked up my bike and I was walking out, and I had like blood all through here because like luckily I had a helmet on that day, man. I don't know why, but yeah, it kind of like the helmet had protected my head, but yeah, showing off for girls. Oh, there was this other time I was up in Christmas Road and I did another dumb thing. Christmas Road had like a hill that goes down, and I was riding my bike up and down the hill. So there was this porch with these girls, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna be a cool guy and lift my front wheel and just kind of show off a little. And I lifted up my front wheel, but my front wheel rolled off, and I was like riding there with nothing. I was like, oh shit! And I kind of dropped down and just went bang straight down, and like, and they kind of laughed, and I had to quickly pick it up, put it in, and go home. Like, I was just like, oh shit! Yeah, dumb moments with bikes. And the sad thing is, that's not all my bike jokes. Like, there's so much more disasters I had with bikes. Oh god. Um, Me and my son were talking about rabbits the other day too, and we are talking about like actually no, better not. Maybe another time with the rabbit jokes. Nah. Okay, well, it's been about an hour. I better close it off for today. If you guys had fun, let me know. I'd love to do this again. 5 people watching, man. Shot for that. It's better than none, eh? Like it's better than none. So shot for that. What else can I say? Yeah, but the next video, I want to do a topic. So if you can hit me up with like 3 topics that you like, I'll do some research on it, and I'll be keen as to like talk about it and then see what you guys think about it too. Because then you guys can explain to me like if you know about that topic, and we can kind of do like a shout out to whoever did the topics. What is the cool to catch up you live? Yeah. Shots going. Shot everybody. Yeah, shot bro. Reed man. And yeah, shot Mac Daddy. Bro, where'd you get that name from, bro? Where'd you get that name? Oh, good shit, my bro. Nah, yeah. So that's about it. Eh? And if you guys want to know why I'm wearing my glasses, it's because my eyes look really chingy when I look at the screen. And yeah, that's why I'm just gonna wear glasses because it's easier this way, and I'm not looking. I'm squinting at the screen. So yeah, MidNightChats1, like and subscribe. But I guess you're all subscribers. And we'll catch you in the next video. Peace. In.